Jeffrey Bloomquist, a faculty member at the University of Florida's Emerging Pathogens Institute and also the Entomology and Nematology Department at the university's Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences, has reviewed the scientific literature and has found no significant health threat posed by the DEET compound. The common use of this chemical over the course of the past 50 years has demonstrated its general safety.
Sales information, for DEET products versus others are not readily available, but, DEET is formulated in over 500 commercial products, and so it's very likely to be the case it is one of the dominant personal protection repellents that's used in the state of Florida, and probably nationwide.
Bloomquist noted that users can enhance the safety of a DEET-based product and reduce minor irritation by applying it with care.
If you use it properly, that is, use it sparingly, don't over-apply it. Talk about a serious side effect. The range of those is rather quite narrow. There have been deaths that have occurred from DEET exposure, but it's actually been suicide attempts. Poor, misguided people have drunk large doses of DEET in order to harm themselves. Most of the time, if there's any effect at all, and usually there isn't, there can be some mild skin irritation, dermatitis, and obviously eye irritation, so you wanted to keep it away from your face and certainly away from your eyes.
He offered guidance for the use of DEET-based repellents to eliminate even mild discomfort.
Well, the first is that they can be used safely on children. Use it judiciously. Don't over-apply it. Don't let children apply it to themselves. You need to have an adult in charge of this. Don't apply it directly to an infant. That's basically something you don't want to do. If you could cover a stroller, maybe, if you had an infant, you could cover the front of it with a treated net of some kind. But DEET can also be effective if you apply it to clothing. It doesn't always have to be applied to the skin. You should test maybe a little bit of the cloth that you might apply to make sure that it doesn't bleed the dye, in other words, for color fastness.
Bloomquist follows his own advice when using DEET repellents himself.
I like to fish, and I don't put DEET so much on my face, but if I apply it to my hat, I find that's usually enough to keep mosquitoes away from my face and neck. And it works pretty well for me, and I don't see why it couldn't work that way for others.
This is G.B. Crawford for Florida Farm Bureau's Newsline.